It started with a simple rule: don't use the elevator after 11:11 p.m. I live in a strange building, 8 floors, thin walls, and the constant sound of pipes clicking somewhere behind the plaster. It's old, cracked, and most tenants avoid eye contact when you pass them in the hallway. I always thought they were just rude. Now, I'm not so sure. There's something wrong with the elevator. It looks normal. Metal doors, flickering floor buttons, that annoying buzzing sound when it reaches your floor. But everyone in the building takes the stairs after a certain hour. I used to think it was just some weird, unspoken health trend. Until the night I got home late, I had lost track of time. It was raining, I was soaked, and all I wanted was to get inside and dry off. I glanced at the building's old lobby clock as I pressed the elevator button. 11:12 p.m. I didn't think anything of it at the time. The elevator dinged, and I stepped in, shivering, watching the doors close behind me. I pressed 6. The light blinked. Then something strange happened. The button unlit itself. I pressed it again. Nothing. The panel went completely dark. The elevator didn't move, just silence. And then the floor indicator blinked on. 1 basement? I never even knew the building had one. The elevator began descending slowly, humming in a tone that didn't sound mechanical. It sounded alive, like something was breathing behind the walls. The doors opened, pitch black, not just dark, empty, like the space beyond the elevator wasn't a room, but a void. I reached out and it felt wrong. The air was thick, humid, buzzing softly, like the inside of a beehive. A figure stood just outside the doors, not moving, not speaking. Its shape was human, but stretched unnaturally, as if gravity pulled it in all directions at once. Its limbs twitched just slightly, like a glitch in a video. I couldn't see a face, only a mess of skin and folds where its head should be. I slammed the close door button over and over. The doors began to shut, slowly, too slowly. The thing didn't move until the last second, when it suddenly lunged forward, and the doors snapped shut just in time. I was gasping, panicking. I tried hitting every floor button, but the panel was dead. Then the elevator moved, not up, not down, just sideways. The floor counter flickered 4.4, 3.7, 7.9. Error. Then it stopped. The doors opened again. This time it was a hallway, but not my hallway. Everything was slightly off. The wallpaper was green, not beige. The numbers on the doors were backwards, and the lights were humming a distorted version of Für Elise. I stepped out, cautiously. My legs felt numb. My ears were ringing. Every door in that hallway was slightly open, just a crack. As I passed each one, I heard something behind them, breathing, scratching, whispering. At the very end of the hall, one door was wide open. Apartment 606, my number, but mirrored. Inside was a copy of my apartment. Same furniture, same layout, but wrong. Everything was reversed. And on the couch, there I was, me, sitting still, eyes wide open, staring at the wall. His mouth was open too, like he was screaming, but no sound came out. I turned to run, but the hallway was gone. Only the elevator remained. I ran into it and pressed the close button with everything I had. The doors shut, the panel turned on. The elevator rose, slow, normal. When it opened again, I was back in my building. Everything seemed fine, but my hands wouldn't stop shaking. I sprinted to my apartment and locked the door. I didn't sleep. I watched the clock all night, and at exactly 3:33 a.m., the buzzer rang. Once, no one was outside, but on my doormat was a key card. a white plastic card with nothing on it except one word, handwritten in red ink down.